What is going on, you guys? Alex West Collects here, bringing you something that's near and dear to my heart. Back in 1989, I was a huge Batman fan, and I definitely had both of these as a kid. The Batrobe Batman with that utility belt that sticks out, and of course, the quick change Bruce Wayne, Michael Keaton Batman figure. I don't know. I really wasn't out hunting these guys. I just kind of walked into a comic book shop one day, saw that Batmobile, and I was like, hey, remember those Batman figures from back in the day? And sure enough, 2 weeks later, I got the action figures at least in hand. Still debating on that Batmobile, but you know, these really bring me back to a time of my childhood. You know, very nostalgic. I mean, look at the packaging. Unbelievable. Even for like a figure from like early 90s or late 80s, I mean, that's a pretty good Michael Keaton scan. But gonna do a little unboxing here today and just kind of go down memory lane and relive the greatness of a childhood youth. But also, I think it was, yeah, Mattel released this Batman not too long ago. One of the last Mattel releases of the DC line, which was supposed to pay an homage to this figure. You can see it's got the same type of accessories. It's got that Batarang that actually attaches to his utility belt right there. It's got that grappling gun. So cool, so nostalgic. Let's crack these guys open and let them breathe. Which one do we want to start with? How about we'll do the 1989 Toybiz Batman. Man, this pains me to open, but before we open, let's take a look at the back of the package. Why not? While we're here. If this brings back memories to any of you collectors out there as kids, take a look at the back of this package. I mean, the artwork is pretty cool. I'm still on the hunt for this Crime Attack Batman. That one is kind of rare and hard to find. But that's next on my list, as well as that Kenner 92 Batman Returns Batmobile. Super rare, super expensive and hard to find. Keeping my eyes peeled for maybe a decent deal. As well as the 89 Toybiz Batman. But, alright, let's crack them open. Let's do it. And there he is. Oh man, this really does bring back some memories. Taking a look at that face. Let's see if we get this camera to focus a little bit. There you go. It's supposed to be that rounded Keaton face. I know back as a kid, who the hell knew this, but there's actually 3 or 4 different variants of this face. One with like a darker open mouth, which I guess was painted, an unpainted version, and a little more of a square jaw. But so cool. Let's check out this belt action. Oh man, I remember putting this in like water and that belt eventually like wearing it wouldn't repel back. But this one's pretty mint, man. This is kind of cool. Before we get the other Batman open, I do have the Toybiz one loose. You want to take a look at them side by side. And I mean, not bad. Pretty good in the likeness. Based off of this figure right here. Both got the cloth capes. Remember these cloth capes? A little ring on the back of his neck. Will just come right off. So nostalgic. So cool. I think I'm going to have to get that Batmobile, man. Just plop him right in there. Have him cruise down the street. So cool. We'll put these two aside. Oh, look, and there's even instructions on how to use the Batarang on the actual belt to make it look like he's rappelling or climbing the wall. Man. While we're at it, let's get the actual accessories out. Look how worn that tape is. Got some tape on here. We'll get that off later. But that is the grappling gun. And the Batarang. And now let's get Mr. Keaton out. Man, this is so mint. I'm just like, it pains me to open this, but I'm not a mock collector. It's just they're so old. All right, here we go. Let's crack this bad boy open. Ah, man, so mint. Look at that scan. Sculpt. I don't even know what the hell they were doing back then, but it looks pretty damn good, man. For a figure of this size and this old. Remember they did like a purple version that came with that car or convertible, whatever it was, the coupe. That's what it was. The Bruce Wayne coupe. Take a look at the gauntlets. He's got an attached Batarang. Another just fisted one. This always reminded me of like oven mitts. They just didn't look the greatest on him, but you know, like I said, it's that nostalgic feel. I guess a little radio. The chest piece. Classic 1989 Batman look. Oh. Of course, the cowl. And cape. And his little bat boots. These just kind of plop right over them. I mean, guess let's do it real quick on camera. Why not? Man, this brings you back to a time like really into Batman. He was like the guy in the late 80s, early 90s. Michael Keaton coming back in the Flash movie. Very excited for that. Get the right gauntlet on. Come on. A little trouble here. There you go. Look how big that looks. Just like I remember, oven mitts. On the other hand, that was a little easier. Let's see if we get the boot on. And of course, the cowl. I feel like I remember this. Always like kind of scraping his face as he took it off. Oven mitts Batman. There he is. Not the best, but like I said, this is more of like a nostalgic figure is why I bought it. And comparing him with his 89 Toybiz counterpart. I mean, pretty cool. We got the new Mattel version. And as of right now, probably the coolest looking Batman I own. The NECA 1989 Batman. I cannot wait for the Mezco one. I have 2 of them on pre-order. I know Tamashii Nation's SH Figure Arts is doing another version, which eventually I'll probably pick up. I just love anything 1989 Batman. I hope I was able to take you all down a trip down memory lane. Hope you enjoyed this video. Take care, guys.